Hello, welcome back. Actually just ran over. Oh, is this audio going? I ran back over. I was getting my hot chocolate.
Your hot chocolate, huh?
I made it just in time.
See if I can
What do
get
we
rid
got
of
here?
my...
Oh, I'm in the wrong set here. We gotta be on this one. There we go. Now we're in full effect. Hey, Lex. Oh, what's going on, man? I saw we have Lex back. Haven't had her here in a little bit. It's funny, actually, Lex, that you're in here, because I was going to send you something on Twitter, because I wanted to do a segment on, what are those stupid short films called? The,
Jeez.
what are they called? Narrative films.
Documentaries?
No, narrative, because, like, I started getting into those, and they're super weird but interesting, because they're, like, art almost. So I wanted to have, like, a couple of videos of those, but I thought we could have, for a lot of our viewers to have no idea what narrative film is, like myself, maybe someone in film school could say, hey, this is what it is, and blah, 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 and their take on it. So I thought we could actually have her give a definition and we could show it to the audience or something like that. But anyways, that was for like next week. I'm also sick, if you can't already hear that. Anyway,
we can hear hers.
So Frank's gonna have to take the lead since I'm not feeling very well.
Well, I would, but unfortunately, vMix does not allow us both to do some of the stuff we need to do. But we can still, I could take the lead and be an awesome.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I do
it.
every week.
That's it. Yeah, it's another week. New videos. Last week we went through and did our best of, which was really good. I enjoyed doing the best of videos. That was really cool. But this week we have new videos for everyone to enjoy. And my videos aren't gonna. I tried to not be so dark with my videos. Nothing too crazy. I want to be. I think last week it got a lot of hate. But anyways. Don't be so talkative, Frank.
I'm hydrating. Getting ready for all the talking I'm about to do.
Yeah, well, let's hear it then. Any good? Did you watch anything good this week? Any good entertainment?
You know, people were telling me that I got to start watching something good because you always ask me that, and I don't really watch a lot of TV, man. I'm
Well,
just
I
living
mean,
the
just
dream.
you don't have to
Making
watch TV.
films.
Did you watch any like movies? Anything?
Just the shorts, and I mean, what was awesome is I got to use. I started doing some test filming with the new ADD setup that we got.
I feel like you're
which is
yelling at
pretty
me.
cool.
Take it easy.
Really? Is it still
No, you're
because
fine.
of the volume?
You're fine. I just
Is it the
you just feel a
volume?
lot louder than you normally are.
I think it's the mic again. Are you gonna be passive aggressive because you don't feel good?
Me?
Deal
I'm
with
just
this,
saying.
you
I
know?
feel like you're yelling at me. That's all.
So it's the volume then. Let me see if I can fix the volume.
You're fine. Don't worry. It's not a
What did you
big deal.
watch this? What did you watch this week?
I watch different things every week.
Okay, you watched Blackish, Black and Yellow.
All right. Yes. All right. Okay. Let's talk about weekly shows on my list. So, I normally watch. All right. So The Middle is on its last season. So I'm all caught up with that. Great show. I am caught up with Blackish, as you were saying. I am two shows behind on Blacklist. Very big difference in shows there. But I do really like Blacklist. That's actually probably my favorite show that's on normal TV. Then, well, tons of other shows. As I told you before, I was watching that Switched at Birth, which has inspired me to try and learn ASL. But and I'm on season 4 for that. But I'm kind of binge watching that, so it's pretty much been my main focus. Although I did hear there's a few new Amazon shows that just came out. Let's see here. How do you like that C100, Lex? Because we have one. We haven't shot really anything with it, but we would like to try and shoot something soon with it this spring. But anyways. So Frank, you're clicking away. Here, you clicking.
I just adjusted my mic. Can you hear it better or no?
Yeah, it's fine now. I like it better now.
All right, cool. No, I'm just trying to get my everything good up and going. Oh yeah, I remember somebody's giving out their mono experiences. So I guess your next film's got to be about mono,
There you go.
but like in
Sickness.
like a really but like in a really like creative, artistic way. You know.
I feel terrible here. I don't have like any of the videos loaded up here. We're just gonna have to go like one by one here.
Well, actually, you were saying, Erwin, before you're having a problem with one of the sites that we use specifically that helps us upload the videos into a format.
So I go
that we
through
can
and
use.
download all the videos ahead of time, but it's real sketchy with downloading videos from YouTube and stuff. So or Vimeo, and some Vimeo links you can just download straight from the website. Some you can't. So for these, the ones that you can't, I usually go to keepvid.com and just download them from there. I've been using them for years, and I went to their website today, and all of a sudden it's like, sorry, let me explain to you how downloading videos. They probably got some pressure from some big company, and now that feature is gone. So I had to use some new service like literally 15 minutes before the stream started to download everything. So I did download everything. We're good, but it's just I don't have them like prompted, ready to go. Yeah, exactly. But you know, it's no big deal. I'll make it be seamless for everybody, ish. But anyway, so yeah, that's been my weekly watching. I'm sure I'll remember more shows as the day goes out, but we have to try and I think we should come up with a show for Frank to watch before the end of the stream. Like we should say, Frank, you should watch just one show, one episode of one show, and I think we should everybody go through and really think. You know, it's got to be a good one because he doesn't like to watch a lot of TV. So let's keep this in mind. And what did you use? Someone said something about Keepvids is pretty sketchy. And no, I did not see that. I am like way behind. Netflix has been giving a lot of like weird movies too. I don't know. I did try and watch some stupid movie on Netflix that came out about this guy switching his life or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I lost interest. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Big Bang Theory. But we can't. All right, remember, new video, new show for Frank to watch. That can't be half an hour. It's got to be a full hour.
Well, I watch that. Like that's different. I let that run in the background while I'm doing other stuff.
All right. Stream. All right, Frank, you want to kick it off with one of your videos?
Sure. Which one do you want to do? I picked some weird videos this week, man.
One caught my attention. Yeah, you did. You know. It's funny when you pick videos. I love your picks. They're so crazy.
Well, careful, because one of them's actually.
No, I know which one.
No, one of them's a user submission.
I have no haterade here. I give it's good.
As he picks up.
It's good.
Does that say haterade on it?
Not yet. Next week I'm gonna have a mug that says haterade, and it's gonna say it right there in red letters.
The Good Doctor. See, I'm getting nervous about all these shows people are trying to get me to watch. I don't know, man. I'm a creator, bro. You can't hold me down with TV.
You got to be inspired by something.
No, I'm inspired by life.
Ugh.
I'm inspired by life.
Man.
By my dog. Come here.
You ever watch?
All right, let's kick it off. Which one are we gonna kick it off? There's one that I got. Which one?
All right, let's go for I don't know, not the animated one. We'll go for this one.
That was the user submission.
Cool Unicorn.
Oh yeah, I like that one. It's a little okay, never mind. Keep going.
Oh man, fair warning here. This is 1 minute and 43 seconds, people.
There's a word in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Clip converter. There we go.
PG. Clip converter.
13.
Thank you very much. Here we go.
Yeah, it's got titanium frame, brand new wheels. Got this this little bell. You know, the little bell's going off. Listen, ping, ping. You know what I mean? Ping.
I like that. What's with the shocks?
Imported. The best. You can't even get them here.
Nice. What you got there?
It's just a unicorn, innit?
Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. Can it, like, fly and shit?
Nah, man, that's Pegasus. This one's still pretty good, though. Like, can fire rainbows at its horn.
Nice feature. Can it go really fast?
I mean, you know, I can draw the energy out of the universe, become one with all creation, ride the frequency of the cosmos and that, travel in the fourth dimension. So, yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, but This has got like 10 gears, so it's basically like the same. On the hill, it is well fast.
Does it grant wishes?
What's it grants wishes, man? It's a unicorn.
All right, thank you. See you later, yeah?
All right. Safe.
Say,
So, do you still want to buy the...
nah.
Prick.
I love that.
You liked
was,
it?
That was awesome.
You liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
That was really good. Oh, we have to do a thing here. Yeah, I'll get that up. Hold on one second so we can go back and watch it while we're talking about it. No, I so many things I loved about that.
I love that movie a lot. That video a lot.
Yeah, it was.
I'm glad you liked it.
You know, I can honestly say we're not like
You like
totally
comedy.
into exactly. And a lot of my picks you don't like. A lot of your picks I'm not like huge fans of. But I have to say this was a really good one. First off, I think just because I like
Move! This is for bikes only!
just feel like I do like the accents right off the bat because it's just different and it immediately reminded me of Snatch for some reason. I don't know why, the way they were talking and stuff. But I like the way just their normal thing, and the horse is just so random. And then he was trying to like sell it to him. He tried to like go over it, and I don't know. I thought it was cool. I liked it.
He's trying to snake his deal.
Exactly.
I don't know if you remember that one British band I had you listen to where the song goes high, cool, safe. They do this thing where they say safe. So at the end, he's like, all right, I'll leave. And then he goes safe. The guy's like, safe. I think the acting was really good, actually.
Yeah,
like even when the guy got aggressive, he's like, I think you should go now, kind of thing. you got what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the kind of accent is kind of like the street type accent of that part of the UK, which is super cool. Yeah.
Right.
And I like how that stupid rainbow shot out, and the guy's like, "You gotta be freaking kidding me!" Like, you jerk. Like,
that was good. I kicked it off good this week, man. I like that. That was fantastic.
Well,
again,
I got some.
Well, you got
like
some
that one
hate.
too.
You got some hate.
No, I think that I don't think you're gonna like the other ones as much as this one, but I think that's good. We got this off to a nice start.
All right, good. Yeah,
should have waited.
Yeah, that was a good one. Good, nice one. All right. We're gonna. Should we go to my video, or do you want to do another one of yours?
Mine are all pretty short. You can go to one of yours.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And I downloaded this narrated why can't I remember the name of this stinking film? Help me, Frank. That thing I said earlier.
Snatch?
No. The type of film.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Narrative films?
Narrative films. Yeah, I downloaded one for us to watch. I think we might try it this week or next week. I'm not sure. But I get again. Actually, you know what? Let's watch this one. It's a little bit longer. All right, but it's a good one. It's all right. 7 minutes and 44 seconds, but probably like 40 seconds of creds. So
all right.
I think that this is a good one. It's different. Again, bear with it a little longer, but I think you're gonna like it. Here we go, guys. Enjoy.
John, thank you so much for doing this. I'm desperate. How are you? What happened to your nose?
Nothing.
Oh, how's Sarah?
It's over.
So this...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Bin day is Wednesday. Everything you need for Mr. Biscuits is on the board. Help yourself to anything in the cupboards, but please with that food again, because last time
No. Andrea, I said I was house sitting. I hate pets.
Oh, John, you'll be fine. You're a grown man. Let's come and meet him. Mr. Biscuits! Mr. Biscuits!
Who's a good boy, huh? Who's a good boy? You gonna miss me? You gonna be good for John? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No.
Oh, John, look at him. He's beautiful. And you? Yes, you are.
I love you so much. There's no one else. I'm hungry. This is the best day of my life. Where have you gone? You coming back? I'm scared. Where have you gone? I'm hungry. Are you coming back now? Is it now? Hey! Hey! Hey!
Shut up.
John. I love you.
You're an idiot.
I love you, John.
No!
No! No, I don't want! No! Pretty good, right? Play this. Yes! Oh, this is the best day of my life. John! John, the door closed. John, play this. Best day of my life. John, the door closed. Cold.
Oh, Mr. Biscuits. Mr. Biscuits, I'm sorry.
I love you, John. The door's open.
No, you see, the thing is...
Warm.
Do you know what's mental? Do you know what the maddest thing about this whole situation is? I mean, how am I expected to know what she wants if she doesn't know what she wants? Huh?
So hungry.
Maybe it is me.
Hey, feed me. Now.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're a good boy.
Hungry. Best day of my life, but hungry. Play this. Hooray! I'm getting it. I got it. I'm outside.
Wait. Go. No, off the sofa.
I'm outside, John. I love you.
No.
Hi, boy. Do you mind?
No.
What's his name?
Mr. Biscuits. I'm just looking after him.
Mine's dead.
Oh.
This is the best day of my life.
Sit. Good boy. Complete idiot.
I love you, John. There's no one else. No one else tonight. there's no one else. There's no one else. Whoa.
Oh, were you thinking of going away again? I mean, anytime soon? Because I'd be happy to.
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
Hey! Hey!
Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Biscuits. Thank you for everything.
Hey! Play this.
Right.
This is the best day of my life.
And we're back.
I liked it.
I thought you would.
I liked it. Yeah. I think
it was different.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was acted well and it was shot well. The guy definitely. I think having a dog that's annoying me right now is, you know, like when he's like, "No, get off the couch." You know, like he's like, "Get off the couch," and then like when I like the way that they imply that he was taking a dump. He just kind of goes down, and he's like, "Ah," and then that huge sack of, you know, crap. You know, he just dumped that. It was like this man size, and like, but it's. I mean, there are a lot of people. Anybody who has a pet, you know that like a lot of what they do, you kind of humanize and
right.
It's weird though, because like Mr. Biscuits, I kind of assumed is a cat, but it's a dog if he's taking a dump like that. But I've never heard a dog called Mr. Biscuits. You know what I mean?
The audio pimp, his dog's name was something Biscuits. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was interesting. At first, I almost turned it off when I started watching it, and then when.
Why?
Because I just wasn't into it at first, and then until this part when it was a person, and I was like, "What?" And I'm like, "That's
a stupid show with a
yeah." I mean, it was well
fetch.
done, acted well, everything was awesome. You know, it's just then all of a sudden the twist on the dog the pet being a person and reacting that way was hilarious. I liked it. It was good. But yeah, so I liked it. On to the next. What would you say is better of the first two videos, though?
Really hard to, because the other one, even though they both were comedy.
Yep, exactly.
Definitely, I think they both were edited a bit different. I liked them both in different ways. You know, for a long video, it got my attention. The other one was short and sweet, but still like super funny. I thought two really good videos.
I agree.
I guess the Brits are putting out better stuff than we Americans are. Right. Step up our game, man.
Whether it's no matter how long it is. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll go to one of yours since they're shorter. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. Okay, so we'll go to your one of yours since they're shorter.
No, it's my. I'm trying to
messing me up, man. Messing me up.
Come on, man.
All right, we're gonna go to this thing called Little Finger. Already sounds sketchy.
Oh, I like this one. It's kind of funny.
All right.
It's a little weird. It's weird. This one's actually was made a while ago.
It's only two. Yeah. So. As soon as I saw the first frame and the terrible resolution, I was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, it's probably from 6 years ago.
All
so,
right.
but I say, give some love to some of the stuff that came out a long time ago. You know what I mean?
I'm down with that, I guess. All right, here we go.
What do you mean you're going to go with the red? Look, I told you, it has to be green. No, that's not the way it should be. Look, I've got more talent in my little finger than you'll ever have. Just forget it. I'll get someone else to do it then. Idiot.
Okay, so the point of
where I need my haterade.
So I can already tell everyone doesn't like this one. This was just kind of funny and stupid. I thought it was funny. I just want everybody to. The acting was super rough. I agree with you. I mean, the point of this is we go and find a bunch of different type of films. I thought the concept was funny too. It was made a really long time ago, and it was by somebody who didn't have a lot of resources. So I thought the effort was awesome.
This is the star scene right here. This is it. Thought we were getting something.
Oh man, I think the star was when she like. Oh come on! Wow, nature's exactly on that haterade with you.
That's right.
Okay.
Nature need a haterade cup coming at you. This is I can't believe I looked at the stream like 13 people are watching, and this is what we're making them watch, subjecting them.
Hey, that was like a minute. That was like a minute long.
2 minutes and 1 second. All right, let's quickly go over to the next video.
All right, next video.
That one deserves no other praise.
So it could be an Instagram comedy. I like how she's always looking for the positive edge to it.
I guess. Let's see here. We'll go to mine. One of mine. You know, this one's a good story. I think. I can't remember. Let's just see what it is.
I thought you were talking about the pinky thing because it's still playing.
No, enough with the pinky. No more pinky.
Oh, thanks a lot. She's taking back her compliment.
All right, this one's all my videos are longer than yours. I feel like I'm taking so much more time than you. All right, so this is called The Duel. I really don't remember what it's about, but I picked it, so we're just gonna go with it. Let me see here. Oh yeah, this is kind of dark. Shoot. All right, well we're gonna go for it anyways. There we go, people. Enjoy.
So growing up, my dad suffered from severe manic depression, and he was in and out of hospitals all through my childhood. There was one particular time when I was about 16 or so that he was having an especially intense manic episode. There was a feeling of dread in the house because we could all feel where things were going to be going. There were 6 kids, and the 2 youngest were my brother and I. We were under a year apart, actually. We came home from high school one day. I was 16, he was 15. And my dad was sitting there in his big black chair, in a pink slip. His hair was up in bobby pins, and he had a lipstick on, and he had a big smile on his face, and he said he was just so happy that we were home. And would we please sit down on the couch? Would we like anything to drink? What could he get for us? We sat down on the couch, and in front of us, we saw every knife from the kitchen, from the small knives to the biggest, sharpest knife that we had, and everything in between. There were about 25 knives on the table. And Dad said, listen, I can see you've seen these knives, and here's what I want to talk to you about. Duffy, this is for you. There's been a problem. I think we can all sense it. There's too many men in the house. There's not enough room for the both of us. One of us has to go. It's not going to be me, I can tell you that much. So I would like to challenge you to a duel. I would like you to take any knife you want. We'll go down to the basement, have it out like two gentlemen, and one of us will come up. Please, Duffy, choose whichever knife you'd like. Duffy said, I don't want to duel. Dad said, come on. I mean, you gotta say, it's a brilliant plan. Duff, there's just not enough room for the both of us, right? And Duffy kept saying, I don't want to duel. And I could see how far gone my dad was. I didn't know what to do to try to reach him. He had been a writer at one point in his life, and I, for some reason, came up with a ridiculous metaphor of using the pen is mightier than the sword, Dad. Why don't you write it out with Duffy? Well, that wasn't going anywhere. Dad just looked at me and then looked away and looked back to the knives. Dad was getting more and more agitated. I said, oh, you know what, Dad? I'm going to get you a Dr. Pepper, because he loved Dr. Peppers. And maybe we'll just drink a little Dr. Pepper and, get our bearings. So I snuck away and called my mom, because it felt like she was the one who could always get him back. So I called her at work and I said, get home fast. He's gone. And she got home fast and came in. I hadn't told her what was happening, so she came in and saw the knives laid out and said, what the hell is going on here, man? She scooped them all up, went into the kitchen, came back out, took my dad, went into the bedroom. They closed the door. We heard whispering. And after about 45 minutes, Mom and Dad came out. He now had his hair combed over and a suit jacket and some pants, and he had slapped some cologne on. We heard the sirens outside, the ambulance, and he just looked down and walked past Duffy and I, mumbled sorry, and they went off to the hospital together, where he stayed for about a month and got calibrated and came back home, tired but somewhat restored to sanity.
Oh, I don't know how this one came up. It's a story. It's a story. It's a unique way of telling a story. Fine.
Listen, I think it's depressing. It's fine. It was a story. It felt like a really long monologue that you get to see a lot of good shots too. I like the shots. I don't know if I really like the voice of the lady who did the voiceover, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's the way it was put in. It was. I can't say it was done poorly. I don't know if that.
It sounds like it would be a true story.
I love I'd love my dad. I wouldn't want to live with him anymore. I would.
I mean, he was crazy like that. He was legit crazy. I mean, nuts.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, I'd want to make sure he's all right. But like, the other thing is, I think I would make Mom get like plastic knives going forward, and I think that I also would have told my mom what was going on before she came home. She's like, my mom came home, she didn't know what was going on, so you had your mom walk into all that stuff. Like, I'd at least give her a heads up. But it was interesting. It was. I mean, the thing is, it could be real. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, the thing is, it sounds like it's a true story, because if it's not, I mean, like you said, I'm sure they could have gotten maybe someone better to do the voice or for the person. I'm hoping that if that was a true story, that's probably the person that maybe she came in to rescue everything. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was.
She thinks. I think Henry thought you looked like Marx.
Who's that? Oh, you?
No. I think she's talking about you though. Henry's in our bed and said, "Mommy, it's Marx."
Why would she? I'm not looking.
I'm just kidding. I should probably took it over here. I'm just kidding. Ralph said it seems like a clip of something larger. I'm not sure. I mean, I thought that was. I mean, it could be. It also could be. It could be a short. I mean,
could be.
I think. I think it was a complete story.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was. The reason why I liked it is just because it was different types of angles that told something unique. Anyways, on to the next. Go to one of yours?
Sure. Which one? I don't think you're gonna like the rest of them. But it's okay.
It's okay.
Yo, next time I stay over your house, you're gonna come downstairs. And I'm gonna be wearing one of your wife's dresses. I'm gonna have lipstick on. There's gonna be knives over everything.
Okay.
Not top 10. I agree with that though. I think everyone would agree with that too. I don't think that's top 10.
No. You gotta remember, we're going on what, like week 12? An average of 10 videos a week. We watched at least ish. Probably watched 100 videos. I'd rank that like 80th. Like, I mean,
no, the first two though could have cracked the top 20. I think.
Yes, I agree.
The first two videos today, I think, could have.
Just saying. Just saying. All right. So all right. Let's do this cool. Oh, wait a minute. We already did that one. We'll do Panic. That's the one that your buddy, the anxiety attack one.
That's anxiety. Oh yeah. Actually, I forgot to tell. The Panic is this is just a short done by a girl named Mel that's at the British Columbia University in Canada for film. I think she's a second or third year student.
Pinky. That's funny. I can't remember which one's Pinky is.
The one with the girl's pinky just fell off.
Oh, yeah. No.
What do you mean? Which one? You know, Pinky is.
Pinky is at 100. Pinky is at 100. I don't even want to. I just forgot about it. Don't bring it back. All right, here we go.
So, Urs.
Okay.
Can we still hear your mic? I think. Did you go during the movie?
Yeah,
Or is that just me that can hear that? I wonder if because I could hear typing too in some of the other movies, and I wasn't sure if it was background.
I usually mute my microphone, and a couple times I didn't. My bad. Honestly, I wasn't sure if people could hear it or not. All right, so this is like a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about earlier in narrative films, because there's so many narrative films like this out there. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way, that because this is supposed to be about anxiety, and it seems like people do a ton of short films based on, emotions, and they're all like trying to represent how they feel about this. Stop sitting like that. I'm trying to educate.
Just looking.
No.
I'm trying,
no.
I'm
You know what? Go ahead. No. This is
you.
your video. You talk about it. Go ahead.
So, I think a lot of people do narrative films, and it's a good thing. It's like this. I think a lot of people write, short films based on emotion. No, I agree with what Erwin's saying. I was just giving him a hard time. I think what's interesting about this girl is the only other video we watched with her, she was doing something about skin, and she has, like she said, she has bad skin, and she's in school. This to me was kind of about like all the anxiety with school and everything else she's going through. And but what makes you narrative about it?
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
So yeah, go ahead. What are you saying? I was waiting to hear what you're saying.
You weren't waiting to hear anything.
I was, man. I've been waiting.
No, I lost my whole train of thought. I had a good thing going.
You said I like this with it's like a lot of narrative films are done like this, but it's not a bad thing. You said a lot of people write these films based on their emotions.
On emotions. And it's interesting, depressing. And like there was this one I saw where this girl was like talking about how overwhelmed she is, and like she was sitting on like a mattress in a room, and like stuff was just falling everywhere, making like her whole like room just completely cluttered as she was just sitting in the middle, and it was just representative as to how she felt in life and everything. Like there's this one, I don't know, there's tons. I got somehow sucked into like these types of videos for like an hour and watched just a bunch of them where people are just making these crazy films, but it's all just based on how in 5 seconds you can feel one way, and then next 5 seconds you're like totally happy, and then it goes all over the place, and it's just based on how that person is, and they're trying to represent their emotions out on like 2 minutes of a short film, and how crazy that can all be. But anyways,
did you like anything specifically about this film?
Yeah, I thought it was done well. I thought it was appropriate. I hate to say it, appropriately timed, because these types of films, if you watch it for like 3 or 4 minutes, that could be a bit much. I do like the end.
The lighting is cool, right?
Yeah, there was one part at the end that I didn't understand. So
that part,
yeah, like. So
what do you mean? Like, is that supposed to be yourself choking yourself, or are you just trying to say all Asian people look alike?
No. At first I thought that was actually her mom or someone behind her, but so she's like choking herself, right? That's.
Well, I don't know the significance necessarily is either, because they're wearing different clothes.
But that's the idea behind it, right? It's panic, and
Yeah.
that I guess that's gonna. I guess you feel panic in that moment.
Yeah, I liked it.
And that was cool. That was a cool scene.
I like
right
the
there.
cut. Yeah, the cut shots are like. There's some parts where they had a lot of good natural lighting. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I
so
feel like of all the ones that we've talked about, this one has sparked the best conversation. So that says something right there as well.
Okay. So what do you got for me next, Urs?
Something. I don't know if I can top your videos you put like 5 minutes of time into and come up with some gold. Let's see here.
That's not true. You didn't like the Pinky one.
Yes, I just forgot about it again.
I agree with what Ralph said. He said the different visual ways of expressing panic, but I also like that one was in school. She had papers. The other thing was with friends. But then the way that it glitched out, like the choppiness of the way it went in between different takes, the outside like light. Eventually, you kind of feel serene for a second, then it's right back to being in panic. And like you said, I think it was timed perfectly for that, and much better than Pinky.
I don't know what this one is. Not playing it yet. That was one of yours.
Mine or yours?
That's one of yours by put up by accident. I accidentally put it in my folder instead of yours. All right, so let's do. You want to do something light? Lighten up the mood.
Something light.
Let's do something to lighten up the mood, people. Enough of this darkness. This is a short film called A New View of the Moon. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And the Pinky was a fail. I agree with you. Here we go, people. Enjoy.
One night I was bored in my apartment and decided to take my telescope out to the sidewalk. The moon was out and I thought, why not? Within a few minutes, people started walking over and asking what this thing was.
Hey, what is that, bro?
It's a telescope. Do you want to check out the moon? Do you want to take a look at the moon?
What is it?
It's the moon.
How am I supposed to look?
You're supposed to look right here.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah. That's where it all started, and it just sort of went from there.
I'm looking at the moon. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No way.
No way. No way. That's the moon?
No way.
Yeah, way.
Well, you can see the craters. Yeah. That is so cool.
Oh,
Get closer, get closer. Get wider.
Whoa!
What?
What? Look at the edge. I want to see more of it. I know.
Holy. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before like this, man.
Wow, that is intense right there, boy.
Woo! Bro, that look like that's right down the street, man. Man, what you got here, man? That look like that's right down the street.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's right.
Is that an actual image of the moon? Is it like a live image?
It's that right there. be able to see it up close and feel like you could almost reach out and touch it. And that's what makes it real to us.
That is incredible.
I kind of felt like I just landed on the moon.
It makes you realize that we are all on a small little planet, and we all have the same reaction to the universe we live in.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I think there's something special about that, something unifying. It's a great reminder that we should look up more often.
So I liked it. I hate that. You know, somebody always told me that once. You usually like it, whatever. Okay. You know what? It kind of makes me want to get a telescope. My dad has one, but I bet you it's not as nice as that one. I wonder what kind of telescope
It's a weird looking telescope, right?
It was, right? Kind of like...
It was like there was no centerpiece. It expanded somehow. Yeah. It's very odd. You know, Lexi said something very interesting about how she didn't like when everybody was saying the same things, like when they say wow, 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 and they would cut to the same person, or different people saying the same thing. I think that's what she was saying, and how she didn't like that, which I don't know if I would have cut it any other way besides that, because if you have like 25 or 30, 40 people, right, and like 10 people all say oh my god, or wow, 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 and like I think definitely overused, but I think that was definitely done on purpose, like to try and make an overstatement.
I mean, I think if you look right there, if you even rewind what we just had, maybe back like a few seconds, what was cool is, I mean, I do think you need the part where it establishes that people are all kind of like skeptical, but then once they look through it, they all have the exact same reaction. What she was trying to tie in was like, everybody has the same reaction to this universe. But you feel like it's old man, young man, little kid, white person, black person, Asian person. You know, it's like it's different age groups, different ethnicities. You know,
and they all say
little kids and stuff, and they all have that same reaction when they get in there, which is cool. But I think it could have been shorter and had the exact same effect without it going back and back and back. Katie loved it, but I think it's. Oh, I guess I liked it too that a lot of what they filmed was in different locations. So the Disney concert hall is in Los Angeles. Yeah, they did it in front of the Hollywood Stein. Obviously, it's all based in Los Angeles, but I want that telescope though.
Right? Gotta look up that telescope. And that music, which was stuck in my head when I first listened to it.
It was a Truman Show, wasn't it?
I think it was at the very end of Ocean's 11 when they're all standing in front of the.
Yes, it was.
In front of the water fountain. Yeah.
The fountain. Yeah, I think that was the same one too. But I think it might have also been used in Truman Show. It's been used a million times.
It's been used a ton of times. And yeah, after every show we do on Wednesday, we get a hit from YouTube. I don't know if I ever told you that. Like YouTube is like, sorry, you've been they flag us on every song. Actually, we got one email with when they actually took one of our videos down because the song wasn't like, it was banned in a small country. It was weird.
Yeah, it was the dumbest song anyway. It's like the worst one.
It was the worst.
There was a guy, he submitted that video right before we started and then didn't even watch, right?
It was like one of the first ones we did, and when we were actually still asking for people to submit their videos, and we felt obligated to play this video, and it was just weird. Yeah, we got hit with that. But anyways, they don't care. Garbage. Yeah, they don't care when we use music that's copyrighted and stuff. We just obviously can't make any money off of any of these videos, and we're obviously not going to anyway. So.
But that's what we get hit with mostly, is just that we have to kind of click something saying we'll never make money off the repeats if you watch this again.
They just demonetize it, or if for some reason this did make a ton of money, we're not getting anything. It's going to go to like the record producer people and all that, but who cares?
Except for that one, like Erwin said, where they except for that one that Erwin said where it was actually banned in a country.
Yeah. That one I removed. All right, man. Well, let's click over to yours here. We have one. This is a quick one, a minute. I have no idea what it's about, but it's black and white and looks creepy. Let's see here. Oh no, it's 2 minutes and 39 seconds. It's called ABC Dead. Is that your video? Or is that like an accident? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
All right, here we go.
I think this is the one that reminds me of like Charlie Chaplin type stuff. I just I like it visually.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
So real quick, there's just so you know, there's a slight delay with some of the chat and with Erwin and I. So Henry, hi Henry. They wanted Katie was saying to say hi to Henry. Henry's my 2.5-year-old nephew. I don't know why you're still up, buddy, but so hi Henry, and Taylor says hi too. So what do you think, Urs?
It wasn't cool. Like, I didn't mind it. Like, it was definitely well done. It had an interesting style. It wasn't like my cup of tea, but it definitely was cool. I could understand why people would like it. I'm not gonna it's nothing I can hate on. It was just like a very stylistic, you know, different type of way to do something like that.
What was that? What was the one that you said Katie loved called? I don't know what you're even talking about now. I'm not sure what you mean. Might be good for a diet if you stop waiting at the right time. All right, but it was a joke. I liked it. This sounds really weird, but like, there's just some. It reminds me of some of the really old films. Like, there's the one I think it's called Man in the Moon, where you have the big old moon, and then the rocket shoots into the moon's face. Some really old French films. Yeah, and that, like Katie said, the moon one,
that was
the telescope.
Cool. Like, I like that right there. That was a cool look. I think that was actually the thumbnail for the video. Definitely get that.
Really?
One. Yep.
And I don't know, like when a long time ago I bought an old like record player that you wind up and it plays the records and there's no electronics or anything. And I had like Edith Piaf, and I was listening to like V and Rose in the top of a building in Manhattan, and everything just looked gray, and it was cool. It just reminds me of this, and it reminds me of really old cinema, so that's why I liked it. It's kind of soothing.
It's a good pick. Different. Can't hate on it.
I think Taylor fell asleep.
Did she really? That's hilarious.
She started to. She's like.
All right, let's see here. We got a couple more. What do you got? Like 2 more?
Mine are super short. I mean, if you guys want to go a little more, my laundry's
going.
done at 11:30. So,
let's see here. We can, since we're going so old, why don't we fast forward to something so new? See what I did there?
So new, yeah, I saw it.
All right, so
what lens is that?
This is a really old one. It's like some Vivitar one that I got from Mitch. It's super old school, but it gives.
Does it look cool?
It does. It actually it's got good glass.
That the one that is that the one I left when we were gonna do just still shots with the secondary camera?
Yes.
You brought a second.
Yeah. This is the heavy one.
That works.
Yeah, it does some really cool pictures. I like it. One of my favorite pictures I took of Jaden I did with this. But let me see here. So this was a short film from Peter McKinnon, and it's the one. He's a YouTuber. For those of you who don't know, and he did this short film when he was out in Kenya, and it's called The Bull, which is pretty cool. So we'll. He has an interesting style. So let's watch that. Did you watch it yet, Frank?
No.
All right, here we go. Because what?
No, I figured you'd have us watch it, so I wanted to be surprised with the rest of the audience.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
Probably not the photo you were expecting to see at the end of a sequence like that. And to be honest, me neither. But this photo right here speaks to me the most of everything I saw and captured while spending time in Kenya. This is what a drought looks like. It's pretty horrible, right? Dead crops, nothing grows, there's no water to nourish these crops, so you have no food, nothing to drink, nothing to eat. These people are having to leave their farms to find food elsewhere, find safety elsewhere. And this is just the result of a few years. We visited a hospital while we were there to see some of the effects that this had on the local community and met a little boy named Wilfred and his mother Maximilla. Now, Wilfred's 3 years old and he can't walk. His legs aren't strong enough to actually support him because he's malnourished. I saw dry riverbeds that used to be filled with water. I also saw farming techniques that were helping. I saw people eating berries for 2 meals a day, but I also saw families who were thriving amidst the crisis. I saw more kids who were struggling and malnourished and heard more about the crisis throughout East Africa. but I also saw perseverance. And that same perseverance that these people have to help one another to ensure little kids like Wilfred get to stand for the first time. Or better yet, walk for the first time. So what was it about the photo of the bowl that struck me? The stitching in the bowl came to represent a lot of things for me, both the desperation that comes with poverty and the ingenuity that humans have to keep persisting. The misconception that happiness somehow means owning nice things. It also struck me as a metaphor for the world as a whole, a world broken by droughts, floods, natural and unnatural disasters, but a world that can be held together by hope and generosity, with the work of organizations like World Vision, and with the small, everyday kindnesses we show to each other.
All right. We're back. What do you think?
I like it, but there's certain aspects of it, right? So as far as the story goes, the overall story is cool. There's a couple things I wondered, like how long was he there? How did he get kind of the same shot in a drought and then not in a drought?
Yeah.
The first part of the film I felt was almost shot completely different than the second part of the film. The first, he used a lot more slowing down. He used a lot.
There was a lot more speed ramping in the beginning.
A lot more
like
speed
all
ramping
all
in the
this
beginning,
and
yeah.
then right here was right where he does like this effect where she walks through and then wipes away into this transition. And you're right, it was definitely like visual. It was for about 2 minutes. It was just these types of shots. He didn't even say anything.
Yeah, so that kind of confused me. Not confused me a little bit, but that kind of the continuity of the film as a whole was a little off for me, just based on that portion of it. But the shots were all great, and I do think it's just for a small critique, like some of the shots in the beginning you could have had some stuff that wasn't as speed ramped. I feel like he overused speed ramping a little bit in the beginning and the real fast cuts. But I mean, overall, I think the message was really cool. I think it'd be awesome to be in that position to go in and see the things that he got to see and be able to experience that, you know.
I mean, it was definitely. I mean, I like everything he does, basically. You know, he's probably my favorite YouTuber, no, hands down. But I do like that he's a good storyteller, and really right there drawing you in with when he put the whole bowl in there and it was cracked, and then going into this scene was interesting with the whole drought, and they're seeing this land and then having it be a drought, which he must have just used After Effects to do, and then all that. Probably. But it was, like Lex said, those good drone shots, which I think you can very easily overuse drone shots if you have one, just because you can, you know. And I see a lot of times people overuse drone shots just way too much, and this was a good use of using it, but it wasn't distracting. It just added to the story. But
the parts that he brought it up, you know what I mean? It's like, you see this, boom. It's like, this is a drought, boom. So it's not like he used the drone shot to show something that didn't need to be used in a drone shot. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He used what you needed to use it for.
He used the drone shots as a way as a part of the story. But it was good. One other thing that I thought was different from a lot of the other videos is when he starts talking, it kind of feels like he's talking to the audience, like he's just talking to you, not just starting a random story. He's almost directing it like he's talking to you directly. It's different. Most of the time you just say, okay, I'm going to start talking about this story now, and I'm just going to hope you're listening. But it's different when in this particular video. But I liked it. I think this one was my favorite video of the night.
Really?
I mean, the ones that stand out to me is the first video we played about the
that's funny.
because I thought that one was really, really good, like funny, got to the point and was good. And then this one I feel had the best actual video. The most effort was put into it. Cinematic.
I agree with that.
You know,
I agree with that.
there's a good story, cinematics, good visuals, good I liked it for that.
I agree with you. I just think that I think obviously that he had a lot more money into that. There's a lot more time and effort that was put into that. I think I guess just because of my personal style, there's like 4 changes I would have made to that, and I think it would have been perfect. But that's just a matter of preference. Like,
exactly.
like I said,
just style.
It's a lot of stylistic stuff, and I mean, I personally understand where he's going with the bowl thing. I don't even think he needed that part. I just think that's how he brought in his story part to it. I like the visuals and everything else.
I have worked in After Effects, but nothing. It's really just kind of like light scale stuff. Nothing like too crazy. Had to take a course for it, and then I really just use After Effects for like nameplates or very simple effects like making people disappear and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Disappearing, reappearing, like little things like that. But never. I wouldn't say I'm like. I'd say I'm like an okay, After Effects user. Nothing crazy.
But we're gonna mess with it a little bit. We have actually some ideas for like little mini shorts for more like social media marketing type stuff, things you can put on Instagram, and we're gonna use After Effects to kind of tell a real short story that's just funny as like a little Instagram clip jump off.
Right.
I think that
I do like After Effects though. If you can use After Effects, because After Effects can get real intense, and I would definitely use it. Like, I would use it more if I could. I just don't that much in general for what we do. But let's see here. But you can use, like, there's so many cool ways to just do simple things. Like, if you have a scene where you can just want to replace the sky into something just way more awesome, you can just do that if you have the time. And you want to make it feel like that much more cinematic and just do stuff like that and all that. But anyways, how do you feeling, Frank? You want to do one more, or you want to end it on that, or
no?
We'll ask the people.
I think I gotta.
Oh, you have to go. That's right.
Yeah, I have to go, but I do think I don't know how long the animation one was. I know Katie had asked me to submit that, so I don't know if how long that is.
Let me get that up here. Hold on 1 minute.
Oh, you're in a class for After Effects. That's cool. I think it's just about anything you do is working with it. I mean, I'm getting used. I was on the other end of the camera for so long, but I've worked with software for so long. I mean, it's just another thing you got to use.
3 minutes.
All right, let's do it. Do it real quick and then wrap it up.
All right.
From day dot, young Jeff had a curious and unshakable love for beans.
And so, in a curious twist, by inventing something for everyone, Jeff found he had it all.
All right.
I think it's super cute. I'm kind of hungry. I don't think it was a commercial. It reminded me of like a Pixar short or something.
It was right on that quality.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually done by Pixar. I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good commercial actually for like a different kind of beans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I thought it was good. I liked it. I don't know. I honestly now I thought we played this, but I can't 100%.
I don't remember it. Yeah,
I know I saw it.
Ones, yeah.
I know I definitely saw it because it was one of the ones that I added to my list of ones to watch. So I thought that I had played it, but it might be.
I don't think we did actually.
I definitely downloaded it then because I remember like, oh, this is a great one. I could have swore we did. I don't know, but
so now you're making her apologize, man.
Who said that?
I don't think we watched it actually, Katie.
No, that's fine. I mean, we may not have watched it on the stream. We definitely watched it in general, but it was because it was good.
Right,
but
well,
yeah.
I guess we'll wrap it up, right?
Yeah, man, this was
next
a good week.
I'll watch something next week. All right, I'll watch something that I can say I watched something. And
yes, make it.
If you have any, if you have any suggestions, you can email frank@building8media.com. It's frank@building8media.com, and you can tell me what your suggestions are.
Or just send it to us on Twitter, Building8 Media.
On Twitter.
And yeah, we got to get this guy to watch something. My goodness.
But yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. The stuff that we did tonight. This is one of the many things that we do with Building8 Media. We're gonna come out with a new vlog pretty soon.
Yes, that should be out this week. It would have already been out, but I've been super sick and haven't done anything for days. So sorry about that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna get back on editing and should be better.
We're gonna do a short film. We're gonna have some commercials. We have a lot of big stuff coming up this summer. But still, every Wednesday short film. So if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe
button. Make sure you like. Do all that fun stuff, and we appreciate it. Thank you for staying here with us, and we will see you next week, people.
Like
and
the presidential wave, is it this one?
This one. End the stream.
All right,
like this. Stop the stream.
I thought you were gonna stop the stream.
I can't stop.